Hey, Bob Kitchen here. Going to review a couple more clubs that are new for 2018. We've got these in. We've had these in for a while now, so we've done all our testing on this, and this is kind of a sleeper product for us this year. I know when people hear the name Mizuno, they don't always think metal woods. They usually think forged irons or better players, or now they're starting to think the 900 hot metal because that's Mizuno's #1 selling iron in the history of their company now. But I tell you what, folks, Mizuno, the last few models, the 900, the 850, they've had some really good metals for sale, and in our club testing, they're right at the top. And these are no exception. These golf clubs are absolutely fantastic. This one here, I'll start with. This is the ST180. Extreme back weighted. It kind of has a ping shape and a ping look to it. It's got some updated ribs across the sole of the golf club there, which is going to give it more of a channel effect or spring effect or wave technology they call it. It's basically like what TaylorMade did, but it's got even more channels in the bottom there. So this is going to be a hot product. In our testing and all that stuff, our fitters are absolutely in love with this golf club. And it's at a pretty reasonable price. Very comparable to most clubs that are out there, around the $350 to $400 range. Hits great, looks great, lots of shaft offerings. This happens to be a 10-side blue, but there's, I think, 5 or 6 shafts that we're stocking. We've got everything in the fitting launch kitchen for you to come out and try this golf club. That's the ST180. There's 2 different lofts. This one here ranges from 7.5 through 11.5, and then there's also a high launch for people that need a wider range or higher lofted range than what this one here offers for maybe your slower swingers or seniors or ladies. Then this guy here, this is the GT180 with all the sliding weights in the bottom of the golf club. So this one here, you can make it draw, fade. You got 4 settings in the middle, you got 2 settings on the top, 2 settings on the bottom, and then you also have a closed open neutral sliding bar across here. So you can just do a little bit more with this one. You can really dial in your spin rate, your direction, all that good stuff. This golf club is about $100 more than this golf club. Same shaft offerings. This happens to have a Kurikaji in it, but again, a wide range of golf clubs. These clubs are legit. Don't write these off just because they say Mizuno or because you're a TaylorMade fan or a Titleist fan or whatever it happened to be. These golf clubs hit. So come on out and try them. And our testing so far, these are right at the top of the pyramid for 2018. And to complement the drivers, they each have their own matching fairway woods. Here's your ST with that kind of ribbed sole that I was talking about earlier. This 3-wood starts off at 15 degrees, but you can go up or down 2 degrees, and you can also make it draw bias if you lose the ball to the right at all. You can do an upright setting, which is going to help you with a draw. Good looking club, sets up on the ground nice. It's got a nice profile to the club face. And then your GT180, this is the slightly smaller version, sliding weight on the bottom. This is a beautiful golf club as well. The profile's just dynamite. It's got the big channel in the sole for maximum spring effect that Rocket Ball's made famous, but a lot of people are doing it now. A lot of people are doing it better. Shaft offerings, tons of them. Different loft offerings, but you can also change the loft in the golf club. These are going to be winners as well. Our testing on those has been really, really good. But Mizuno doesn't really just throw anything out there. They really do a nice job of making sure the club works before they send it out there. And then last but certainly not least, this is the new Mizuno CLK Hybrid. This guy comes in a wide range of lofts. I think it's 2 through 5 if I'm not mistaken. This one happens to have a speeder shaft in it, but there's a couple different shaft offerings in it. Huge deep channel. When you look at this golf club in person, you'll be able to see just how deep that channel is on the sole of the golf club. It's super, super deep. Very hot face. Gets the ball in the air. We did a couple fittings last week when my buddies got one of these. He came in here looking for all Titleist, and he ended up with this golf club. Not that Titleist isn't great, but this golf club's legit, so give it a try. It goes well with all the Mizuno irons that are out too, all the new 18s and the 900 products. Sleek black look. It's got a nice matte black finish. Again, shaft offerings, adjustable loft. This is a great complement to any set of Mizunos you may have or any other golf club you may be using or trying to kind of bridge that gap between your fairway woods and your irons. So give the CLK a try. You're going to love it. And the ST and GT product is really, really good, folks. So come on out and try them out. Hit them in the launch kitchen. Get fit for them, and we'll prove to you if it's better than yours or not. And I think you'll be impressed. This is really good stuff.